Okay, let's try. Sorry. Okay, so today I'm going to touch about crypto hacks, which is actually a big problem nowadays. We call it the modern day bank robbery. I'm not coming here with a lot of like solutions, but simply just to highlight the problem and also the provide some simple statistic so that everybody can learn. Okay, next slide. Okay, just for information, sorry. Okay. So just a quick like highlight. The current for this year, January 2022 to May, the total amount of funds that was lost in hacking, total up to 1.4 billion USD value. Just for this year itself. So it's actually more than the total amount of bank robbery that actually robbed away. I mean, the funds that was lost due to bank robbery. So it's really a very serious problem. Okay, this is actually a trend from 2020 to 2022 quarter one in terms of the percentage of the funds that's lost by victims. So as you can see, very simply, the amount of funds that was lost due to from the exchange actually gradually reduces. Most of the fund that was lost are in DeFi space at the moment, like DeFi protocol. So simple definition of what is DeFi hacks. I mean, we all know that a lot of people are being scammed in or rather hacked in the DeFi space. This is actually due to the vulnerability of the code base and security system. Some statistic, almost about 300 million were lost in 2019 and 150 million lost in 2020. So this activity or this crime is actually very lucrative because billions are stored in the vaults and actions and are not really monitored. Networks are very transparent and open source. So basically, the nature of basically interoperability with a large investment can also create arbitrage opportunities. And also another reason why there's a lot of hacking and coming up is because the pace of crypto is very fast, and hence project actually rush to launch their crypto projects. Sometimes they skip proper auditing, and hence the security is compromised. So basically, we go through some example of crypto hacks. Of course, firstly is the security breach. We have also code exploit. For example, nowadays, like for example, ransomware, there is actually malicious advertising that can impact user even without the clicking on the advertisement. So it's actually very dangerous. And also, flash loan makes the existence of flash loan actually allow hackers to take advantage of hacking, like in terms of when they make use of collateral swap and also self-liquidation users to actually make away with a lot of money. Of course, there's also leaked private keys, like for example, for hot wallet, exchange use multi-sign. But actually, multi-sign can actually be taken advantage of if, let's say, there's vulnerability in terms of the, I mean, when there's bugs. So for cold wallet, like for cold wallets, it depends largely on the custodian, the level of their trustworthiness. For a recent research by IBM shows that 60% of the hacks for cold wallets are actually done by insider. Like even for example, for a lot of DeFi protocol, when you actually connect your wallets connect the wallet, you launch your wallet, the RPC are actually connected, and a lot of metadata are sent over to the RPC provider, RPC receiver, and hence a lot of information that can identify the user actually review and leak out. So there are actually security protocol nowadays that can defend and prevent the identity, too much identity from being leaked out to the receiving RPC, or rather the receiving platform. So actually we have to, currently the technology is able to actually help to prevent such a leak. Okay, some case study, a recent case study, like for example, a Nomad breach hack happening in August. There was about 1.9 billion loss of funds. For Harmony Horizon breach hack, this is a multi-sign kind of wallet. They lost about 181 million, and the Akala network, about 1.2 billion was scammed because the hacker is able to take advantage of the vulnerability of the network to mint 1 billion AUSD. Okay, so some basic prevention, I mean, these are actually quite standard, which is to do audits for your smart contract. This is very important. Okay, so always find the very reputable auditors so that their process are more strict. Also, the auditors, they use penetration tests. That means they will actually try to hack the protocol themselves, or rather the wallet themselves, to see if they can get away if there's any vulnerability there. Of course, they also use like bug bounty. They will engage white hat hackers to actually try to hack the wallet, or rather the network, to see if there's any weakness in the network. So like very reputable auditors like Hacken and also Certic, they are using this method. So in conclusion, in 2021, total about 90 billion was locked in DeFi. So hacking is not entirely avoidable, but however, proper security can always reduce the problem. I mean, there's a lot of exchange that actually practice shifting funds from hot wallet to cold wallet on a daily basis to reduce the risk of like big scale hacking. Coinstore, our exchange, is actually one of them. Of course, there's no 100% proof, so go for exchange that have like have an insurance to protect against hacking. So this is what I'm going to share. Thank you so much. Sorry for the slide just now. Yeah. Thank you.
Good job. Any questions? James, maybe someone has a question. Any questions? You answered all their questions, James.
Okay.
Good
Thank
job.
You. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So this is the first day of many days. This is my 4th year coming to the Future Blockchain Summit. And it's amazing to see during COVID, because it was dead during the COVID days, but we still did the event. And now everyone's back. We could see your faces, which is really nice. Last year, we were still at mask mandates. So it's good to see a smile coming from you. It's good to see you sleeping over there. No. Our next man, Bernard, where are you? Our moderator, where is he? Where is Bernard? Do we have Bernard? Can we get him, please? Because I have no idea what this next panel is. Doesn't it look like it's like word salad on the panel names? Sometimes you don't know what all those words combined are. Our next, I don't know where he is. So here's my thought, guys. Who here believes the metaverse is here today? There's a real, raise your hand if you believe the metaverse is here today. It's legit. You believe it's legit. I want to go over here and ask you real quick. So you raised your hand. Why do you think the metaverse is here, legitimately here today?
I think that's the final point where all Web 2.0 comes. So that's why I think this is the starting of metaverse. This is the new era.
But you're not answering my question. Tell me about the metaverse. It's here today. How is it here?
I'm using it online at the moment, so that's why I didn't open it, but nevertheless I'm opening Sandbox, so that's why I'm on Metaverse at the moment.
So you're using it for development. So you're a developer of it. So you want it to be here today, right? Who else had their hand up? You had your hand up. Why do you say it's here today?
I believe the ecosystem is already built up and everything around it is already built up, so it's here today.
All right. Who kind of feels like it's not here yet? We have to wait. I like how you raised your hand. What's your thought on the metaverse?
I don't see yet the business model.
Business model.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else? No one else. Here's my thought. By the way, you guys are thinking, who's this guy, right? What is he doing up here? I run a group called Metal, and it sounds crazy. I run a men's group. I make better husbands, fathers, brothers, and partners, okay? Give me your men, I'll make them great. And in our group, we've created Tether, we've created EOS, we've created the Hyperloop comes from our group. And I get to look at all these things since I'm the guy that watches these tens of thousands of men. And one thing I've realized is hype is great, but when something does not show itself, right? Because right now the metaverse is a story. We need to wait till Apple tells us what it is. Because Apple's going to define a metaverse on what the standards are before anyone else will. They really will. And they have taken a back seat. And I think we'll see something starting in February from them. So if you think it's here, that's great. I know you're developing, but wait till what Apple really gives us. And that's it. So I'm hoping Bernard, is Bernard here now? Bernard, where are you? Can you bring him here? Bernard, come here. Because I have no idea what your panel is. Another word salad as in a title. Do you even know what it is? All right, so Bernard just did our last panel. What is this panel about?
It's about the harmonization of regulations, and I'm happy to have 4 very good panelists today with whom we will discuss it.
Bring them up.
Yeah, so where are you guys?